Working in a confined space is a dangerous activity. All workers involved need to be trained and to hold a current confined space entry ticket. Let's go through some prompts to help you set up a safe job.
So, how do we know whether it's a confined space or not? It's easy. Simply refer to the Documents section on this code-safe profile. Always make sure you follow the procedures set out by your State WorkSafe authority. An access permit may be needed from the asset owner, example local water authority. Consult with the work party to determine how the job can be done safely and work out the size of crew needed. An SWMS must be developed to identify risks and to put control measures in place to manage them. Ensure you have enough training, instruction and information before proceeding. Make sure the space you are entering has been isolated from incoming materials or gases. This process needs to be checked by the person in control of the confined space.
To prevent unauthorised entry, signs and fixed barriers must be in place and remain in place until all work is finished.
Start by testing the atmosphere in the confined space at the top, in the middle and at the bottom levels. This needs to be done by a competent person using a suitable, correctly calibrated gas detector. The results need to be recorded on the confined space entry permit. A gas detector must stay in the confined space and be checked regularly while the work is being carried out. You must create a safe atmosphere during confined space works. This needs to be done by using either natural or forced ventilation, example, opening several manholes or using mechanical fans. Always check that your mandatory safety equipment is in good working order before putting it on and entering the confined space. Check your harnesses, lanyard, oxybox, self-rescue unit, tripod and winch. Constant communication must be set up between the people on the surface and those in the hole. Every job requires that a confined space entry permit must be completed before entering the space, which will be displayed at the entry and exit point. Workers need to sign the permit prior to entering the space. The standby person must also sign the permit and be able to have continuous communications with the workers in the confined space. They must also sign out as soon as they exit the space so that all parties and equipment are always accounted for. Permits must be kept on file for 30 days after their expiry date.
Never enter a confined space until an emergency procedure has been put in place and has been rehearsed to make sure the plan actually works. Working in a confined space has killed a lot of people over the years. Don't become one of them. Let's continue to all live safe